Oh yeah, we're here with the Flaxta Quin Aware System. Flaxta won awards for the Aware System 3 years ago, and we said we were going to launch a tech that would detect concussions, head injuries, impacts, and tell you what those parameters are. This shows you right here that we're connected to this chip, which goes inside the new Stellar helmet here. See that Quin designation on the back there? And right here, right where my finger is where that chip goes in, okay? On the bottom here, you have your Quin score, which is what happens when there's an impact. So let's check what happens when there's an impact. Okay, so we've got this triggered now, and this means that that has been pushed down. Now, we have it dismissed in case there was a mistake, but we're gonna let this run its course. And I'm going to show you exactly what happens. Here is your GPS location. On here you can see a list of steps, okay? And on those steps there is the alerted setup, and then if we need to contact EMS, it also has event information. So if I click on event information or Crash Pro, guess what? It's going to tell us right here how many G's were triggered during that event. What the milliseconds were. So did we have one impact? Did we have two impacts? Sometimes people are rolling, falling, hitting their head. What axis it happened on? Was it linear? Was it an oblique twisting motion? All of this is downloadable afterwards so that you can bring this to your medical practitioner. Maybe you're a racer, maybe you're just a Joe General on the slopes. Maybe you need to make sure that your own baselines in returning to play are set up and perfect so that you do not exceed your thresholds. That's what this lets you do. And as I said, we have an instant button here where you can call emergency services, boom. And then guess what? 60,000 EMS people across all of North America and Western Europe can now be accessible to you. You're caught somewhere in a tree well and you need help, boom, you call them up and you send them your information, where your GPS locations are, and all of the medical information you could possibly need. Maybe you're just lost at the bottom of the hill because you're 3-year-old Sally or 6-year-old Bob and you can't find your mom and dad. They can go up to a ski patrol and say, hey, I'm lost. Boom, they go on here and take a look and figure out who you are, where you need to be. Maybe it's an epileptic seizure. Who knows what can happen here? These can also talk to each other between athletes. So you're out in the backcountry and your buddy system is set up, you guys can talk to each other through this as well. So this is what revolutionizes our setup here. And I've got my Quin responders here as my wife and my son. So the second that impact went off, they got text messages that said an impact has been detected. Check in on this person, okay? They call me up, they send a message, or if you're out in the backcountry, they now have the GPS location where there is no service and they can tell the search and rescue area where you are. This changes everything. Safety on the hill, safety off the hill, and making sure that whether you've had a head injury or not, you can refer to these numbers with a medical practitioner and get back to play at the right amount of time. So again, you're a ski racer, freestyle, regular person, this is for everybody. Can't wait to see you on the flip side, folks.